Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to MYC Uncensored, or if you're new here, welcome. This is Satini, and today I'm joined by someone new.
Hi Satini, hi everybody. This is Miwa.
Welcome, Miwa. How are you feeling?
I'm good. It's very cold. What about yourself?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm
Yeah.
chilling. Yeah. Um, so I'm really excited to do this topic with you. Because we just had the conversation off recording, of some points that are going to be discussed, which I think a lot of you listeners are going to really appreciate. But yeah, before I quickly tell you about what the topic is, I just want to thank the young person that gave us this topic. Whether it's for yourself or something that you think the other young females should get information on. Thank you. So it is about dealing with feeling ignored and unheard.
Yeah.
So
I think that's something all of us, especially the young people, are dealing with in
yeah,
some ways.
definitely.
Yeah. So the kind of question is asked in here is like, how do we actually respond when we feel ignored and maybe unheard by certain people? Could be just our friends,
Yeah.
even in school, maybe our batchmates and maybe our family.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so how are we supposed to be responding to that?
Yeah.
I think if I'm going to be talking about myself, whenever I feel like, I want to share something and somebody is not paying attention, I sort of do not blame them or something, or I don't even self doubt or feel like maybe I'm inferior in some ways. Of course not. I feel like it's circumstantial, or maybe the people I'm talking to are coming from a different background, or maybe they're not understanding,
Yeah.
not finding me interesting, or maybe something that I'm saying is not important to them.
Yeah.
So yeah, I actually don't blame them. So I don't even kind of introspect if I'm missing on something. No, I feel like it's more important that we pay much of attention or who our audience is. Yeah. So maybe we can find like better groups, better peer groups, where
Yeah.
people that come from the same opinion,
Yeah.
and I'm sure they will definitely be valuing your opinions. You can feel more accepted there, and you can feel more recognized there.
100%.
What do you think, Satani? Do you agree to that?
Yeah, no, definitely. I think when you're when you have these feelings, there's obviously a reason behind it, and
Yeah.
we don't know what made you feel this way. But like you mentioned, it can be because of like friends or like family members, or even like with this day and age, like social media has like a really huge impact. Like and because we even started this new series on the podcast, like advice. Oh, okay, I forgot what it's called. Advice from females over 25 for females under 25 or something, because it was on TikTok, yeah. And it was I saw a lot of videos and stuff about how people were feeling like they're behind, like
Yeah.
everyone else, I don't know, probably has like a partner, or they know what they want to do when they finish school, or just where everyone else is in life. And there's also, yeah, there's that, like, that feeling of being like feeling lonely, unheard. Like I don't know, you young people at school, maybe you're going through things that you think other people haven't experienced, which I think is a big part in why some people don't open up, because they're like, oh, maybe I'm the only one that's feeling this way, or like, will my friends truly understand me, right,
Yeah.
if I open up? Um, yeah, it's difficult.
Yeah, I think there is a sort of gray area in this perspective. People thinking, if I open up, would it be like my friend would actually be supportive or
Yeah,
not?
exactly.
Yeah, what if they judge me?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think most of the people, especially the young individuals, like school-going children,
Yeah.
or maybe girls and boys, they do face this kind of behavior, and they actually, sort of think with themselves often, whether they should speak about it or not. What I mostly feel like, these are the reasons that they, do not share their feelings, do
Yeah.
not talk about how they feel,
Mm.
and this keeps on building.
Yeah.
When it keeps on building, they become thoughts that sort of dominate their self-worth, and it's not coming from all the energies which are external. No, it comes from internal
Within, yeah.
energies, like inner energies as well, because they have not been talking it with
Yeah.
people. So I mean, that's how they feel about it. But I think positive reinforcement in here plays extremely important factor. There's this concept of cognitive behavior therapy, which I think is quite psychological term.
Yeah.
But in simple language, it helps people to focus on something, a situation, but a positive factor of the situation. A situation comes with both pros and cons.
Yeah.
But why do I have to look at a negative aspect of a situation, rather than when I can actually gain and obtain something from a positive factor more? So I feel like it's very important that I don't focus on what negative I can sort of gain from some experience, or maybe with friends. I feel like more it's good to think positive,
Yeah.
optimistic. Like it's okay if somebody doesn't listen to you. It's
Yeah.
okay. Maybe they are going through something.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe they are not feeling too good. Maybe they're not finding themselves to actually be in a position to listen to you.
Yeah.
So if you feel unheard, I kind of feel like it's good to engage with peer groups, like in Maryland Youth Center. You probably can actually find such great peer groups in here.
Yeah.
So I can also I came across this study
Yeah.
the other day. It sort of said that it's a report. So it said like mental health. This report is by Mental Health America. And they also say like 76% of young people participating in peer support groups
Yeah.
are reported feeling less isolated. So it's like if you feel unheard and you feel ignored by certain peer groups, just change your peer group.
Yeah.
And Maryland Youth Center is one of the platform where you can find dynamics in peer groups.
Yeah, that's true.
And you can find like different colors of different personalities, behavior. So come and find your peer groups in here, and just talk to them. Maybe you will feel more appreciated,
Yeah.
more heard, and the sort of maybe you'll feel less isolated as well.
Yeah.
So I think it's just the way we look at things.
Yeah, no, for sure. And like you mentioned, like not focusing on the negatives, yeah. And that's so important. I think instead of focusing on the negatives, it's important that you at least acknowledge it. Like, yeah, I am feeling this way because of this and that. But then how can I change these feelings around? Because if you completely ignore it, it's just going to keep building up. And then obviously that will lead to more like, deeper mental health issues like depression and anxiety and just like isolation in general. And it doesn't help that like, we had the C word for like those years where a lot of young people, whether that's like the people that we've spoken to from like our clients here at the center, or just like information that's available everywhere, like so many young people were just in their own bubble. And then if you didn't have like, I don't know, like internet or the resources to like engage with your friends and stuff, who did you have? Just you, right? And then so then obviously if you were feeling lonely and stuff, who knew? It was just you.
Yeah.
You alone in your room.
Yeah.
So I think like what you said, like just it's easier said than done,
Yeah.
definitely. But I think really going out there, and friends come and go. Like, and I always say this on the podcast, but everyone you meet is it's for a reason. Like, there's
Yeah.
a lesson behind it, and obviously, if you're at school right now, you're probably like, ooh, whatever. She doesn't know what she's talking about. But sometimes your group of friends right now, they won't be with you next year or even next term, maybe even next week, right? So I think, yeah, just being open minded and just being open to meeting new people,
Yeah.
having those new experiences, because there's so many things to do out there. Like, we're gonna have school holidays coming
Yeah.
up. There's programs out there for you to like interact, meet new people. I don't know, and it's just good to get out of the house, and interact.
And who
Yeah,
knows? It might be a lot of fun. Actually,
yeah,
it's a fun kind of activity to
mm-hmm.
meet people.
Definitely.
So maybe some of my friends feel really anxious meeting new
Yeah,
people,
uh-huh.
but I sort of think maybe to overcome the same energy and the same fear to not feel scared or maybe anxious around people,
Yeah.
it's good to experience it.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, so experience and face the fear that you have, and maybe you never know. It might give you great friends.
Yeah.
Yeah, it might give you great relationships. So I think it's always important to give it a chance.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's a really good way to put it. Like an example, like this podcast group, a lot of the podcasters that have come met each other or like record together, like a lot of them wanted to like develop their social skills, communication skills and stuff. And even some of them, like, of course a majority of them are outgoing and outspoken and stuff, but um there's still a group of them where they're still very shy and stuff. And then see, they took that leap to come out and participate in this project and really put themselves out there. And then the majority of the feedback is that they love it. They've met new people, they've kind of developed those skills more and stuff. So unless you like put yourself out there, you'll never really know.
Yeah, I definitely agree to this. In fact, it's important to have these skills,
Yeah.
especially these days.
Definitely.
So I agree to you. You need to come from your shell to be able to face it.
Yeah.
So I think interpersonal communication skills, social skills, these are very important
Yeah.
nowadays. So I think I agree to you. The young people must give it a try.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Definitely.
you will feel less lonely, and I think they're gonna maybe of more help to interact with people, develop more social capital, more friends, and it can help you with locally integrating well within the community. So when you locally integrate well, you will build a lot of great network, meet new people, and sort of develop new skills.
Yep.
New opportunities might come up.
Yes.
So I think it will help you with emotional intelligence as well.
Yes.
So you would, during the process, maybe I sort of learn a lot of things during all meeting people, interacting with people. It helped me sort of be more mature with my emotions, how to
Yeah.
handle them the right way, and how to deal with it the right way. Certain questions being asked, how to respond to them, and not be more reactive and
Yeah.
repulsive. So I think it comes with experience. If you don't give it a go, you will never know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true. But then also on the unheard part and stuff, I think if you're not comfortable with telling your friends or family members or something, there's always like there's support services out there. So like how Miwa mentioned earlier, like Maryland's Youth Center, the youth workers and stuff, like everyone is here to listen to you. If you're at school, like taking that chance and speaking to just setting up an appointment with your school counselor. You never know, that might be what you need. An outsider perspective, a therapist or something, just being open to those kind of that help that's out there for you, because it is out there. And unless you, like we've been saying, like unless you go out and give it a try, then
it will work.
mm,
I think it's gonna be working that way.
mm,
So just don't be afraid to ask for help.
yeah, which seems really
Yeah.
easy to say,
But it's difficult
yeah,
sometimes.
for sure.
But I'm sure these young people are very strong. And I'm sure they're gonna come up with great strategies, and they would know how to face it. I mean,
Yes.
how to give it a chance. If not, then we are here. No,
Yes.
yep, we are here to support you with anything that you need, and we probably be happy to see you.
Yeah,
for
oh,
a chit
definitely.
chat whenever you wanna come and speak
Yes.
with a friend. We'll give you a private room and space as well.
Yeah.
So if you feel like you don't want to talk in groups, that's all right. We will speak to you one by one.
Yeah.
I mean, you just like individually talk to us. We would ensure that there's a great environment for you that makes you feel comfortable.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's all about the interaction.
Yeah.
That's how we build a rapport, and that's how we build relationships. And it will result in good, social skills. And I think then in the process you will come sort of over the feeling of ignored or unheard.
Yeah. No, for sure.
Yeah.
But I think we've basically covered everything that
Yeah.
we could. Do you have any other last words?
I think, as Satini said, it's easily said than done. And I feel like there are a lot of conversations that can be more supportive to you, like listening to these podcasts and talking, finding out ways to talk to friends. So I feel like continue listening to us and listening to people that you know, or finding friends that can listen to you. So it's like
Definitely.
mutual kind of process.
Yeah. No, for sure.
That's all.
Yeah, basically everything that Miwa said. I think whoever is listening out there that is feeling unheard and ignored right now, I hope you find it within yourself, or you find people around you that will listen to you, so you don't feel unheard or ignored anymore. So
Yeah.
yeah.
That's all about it.
Well, thank you guys for listening. As always, our links and stuff is in the description, so be sure to follow us on our socials. If you have any questions or you want to share your experiences, you can do so there as well. But yeah, until next time, take care and goodbye.
Bye.